Okay. Weather report, September 23rd, 2020. Oh my God. Will this ever end? Let's see. I wasn't going to address this, but first of all, Standing for Truth, has been doubling down on attacking Dr. Dan and Erica. So that's going on. I've got some links. We're going to be looking at some stuff. We have some Otangelo stuff to do. And SFB mod, and then John Maddox last night had a debate on Modern Day Debate against Amy and Brenda, and he came up with the most ridiculous arguments, which I would like to address. Way too much to do. Probably not going to be able to address it all. And then this shit comes out of Stinky Snake is dying for attention, and so he's going to do this whole thing where, I kind of got a problem with him using these kind of fucking words, I wouldn't even, I was pushing back on my partners on this channel about even using these words out loud because if you don't know what happened, Stinky Snake and his group went after Jen Aldrich because she wore a red shirt and she had red pillows. And they think that she's Satan somehow. And the truth of the matter is that they were attracted to her somehow. And instead of seeing her as an individual, as they should, and listen to her words, they started going all misogynist on her. So we yelled at them about that. And of course, that Smokey did another video, came after her again and again with his misogynist bullshit. And I have clips of him that I could play if I had the fucking time or the care for Stinky Snake. I could play clips about where he has said that women have no place in the church. There's a hierarchy. And apparently he thinks their job is to bring cookies. So anyway, so he's a little embarrassed by this, but not enough to shut the fuck up and stop doing it. He just keeps doubling down. So then Nicholas Whitmire, proclaimer of the Messiah, who I think is a twisted individual who has let religion actually make him mentally ill. I don't think he was mentally ill in the beginning, but the religion is kind of fucking him up. And these people, the Christians love sex. They love anything to do with sex, and they will amplify it, and they'll take it to dark places instead of just letting things be what they are. And they can't help themselves because they're obsessed with it. Their whole thing is judgment. They get off on imagining atheists burning in hell and sinners burning in hell. And of course, every time they see somebody else's body, they go fucking ballistic. They're all about somebody else's dick. They've got to have laws, basically. They're crazy people, and they're sick and twisted, and they keep doubling down. And anyway, so Jen Aldrich did a video on a movie that Netflix released, and she had not seen the movie. She just went after Netflix bad choices in marketing, and they made some really fucking bad choices. And the movie was basically an award-winning French film. I'm not sure which festival it won awards at, but it did win awards. Hang on a second, guys. Yeah, why is Smokey Saint? Why in the fuck is he even a thing? Now, I was going to ignore this, and, I probably should have, but he's going to do this takedown video of me at 7 p.m., and he's probably going to lie like a motherfucker. He did one a few days ago attacking the fact that I said on his show that I had not read all my books. And they're going after me about that. They're going after me because I am a recovering addict with 14 years of sobriety, calling me a meth head. And there's the judgment again. They're going after me because I use colored pencils on my videos and I draw. They're making fun of that now. I used an argument on Anthony Pudding Brain Maurice where I accused him of thinking that the prebiotic earth was all pudding because that's the way he thinks. So So they twisted that argument somehow, didn't understand it, went after me about that. So I mean, they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Now, the reality is I'm a 69-year-old asexual. I haven't been in a significant relationship for decades, and I do not do that anymore. I look at all human beings as human beings. I don't look at them by gender, whatever version of that gender shall be. I look at people and I listen to what they say, and I don't ogle their bodies, and I don't do that anymore. Okay. And so these guys are having a fuck of a time finding things to go after me about. So anyway, Nicholas Whitmire, instead of going after the movie, which he had a problem with on Netflix, or going after Netflix, he decided for some fucking reason to go after Jen Aldrich. Again, I mean, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. They have to keep going after this lady. And, you know, because I don't know, because because she likes the color red, which they openly say is about Satan, that she's trying to, I don't know, she's trying to use it for psychological influence. I mean, fuck you guys. You've never seen a girl in a red shirt before? I mean, do you guys ever get out of the house? Do you ever get out of the fucking desert? You know? I don't know. Anyway, so Nicholas went after her, and he did this cringy video, and we, bad boys that we are, on Saturday Night at the Atheist, we played it on 2 weeks in a row, and we made fun of Nicholas, you know, for his reaction, which was way the fuck over the top. And it was just so ridiculous that we couldn't help ourselves. I mean, you've got to show this stuff to the public at some point, right? Because these Christians are getting a little weird, and so then asshole comes back at me about the book thing, and that wasn't enough because I didn't pay attention to him. He's not getting enough attention. So yeah, Nathan, we might need some new artwork to deal with this problem. So then tonight he's going to do this scathing takedown of me. And here's what happened. He warned me in email to take my video down. He's done this to me twice already, maybe even 3 times, warning me to take a video down. If you don't take a video down, I'm going to come back and I'm going to embarrass you. And we're going to deal with speed of sound. You know, it's like, so he digs shit up about people, and he keeps doubling down and opening it up. And I'm doing exactly what he wants right now, paying attention to this asshole. Because he has pissed off every Christian. He has alienated almost every Christian in the community. And he's feeling a little lonely. And he needs more attention. And Jesus Christ. So I think we're going to kind of be done with them. We need to move on to more important topics. This channel is about science and biology and evolution. And of course, Saturday Night at the Atheist, we're going to pick on the Christians too. So it's about that. I mean, we have work to do, for Christ's sake. We don't need this shit, you know? It's Jesus. I agree. I mean, that cringy video, he actually scared the shit out of me. He reminded me of some weird ass Christians that I used to live next to, and they would, like, I was a little kid and all they wanted to talk to me about is sex, and they were supposed to be the holiest of holy. They didn't watch television. They played the piano and sang hymns every night, but every day on the bus they would talk to me, a little kid, about sex. You know, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you Christians? Keep it in your pants. Get over it. Human beings have sex. I mean, Jesus. Anyway, so we'll see what happens. There was some other, there might have been some other shit here. I don't know what else I had on this. For some reason I had this clip. Oh, this is the part where I realized that Smokey basically thought an entire conversation, which wasn't about him, was about him. I thought that was kind of cute. But anyway, the guy's a narcissist, and we'll see what he comes up with tonight. I don't think we'll respond to it unless he improperly edits what we said. Now, I came out and defended the movie. I read the synopsis on the Wikipedia. I watched 1 hour of that movie. I have not completed it yet. And I thought the movie it had nothing to do with child abuse or, well, abuse, but the children were sort of abusing themselves. Basically, it was about identity and it was about coming of age. And I don't understand why everybody's so upset about it. If you read the Wikipedia description of the movie, it is mostly not about that. It's about identity of this one young girl. And it has a very positive ending. I will defend the movie. So apparently, because I defended the movie, I deserve to have him print all over the fucking internet speed of pedophilia. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you, Spunky? Jesus, are you scraping the bottom of the barrel or what? Anyway, so I was watching the debate last night with Maddox and who the hell else? Praise. My God, those guys have the worst arguments ever. And they sit there, and Maddox looked like somebody in chat said Maddox looks like the guy I most want to bash with a baseball bat. Because Maddox I don't think he smiled during the entire thing. He was like, it's just all serious, you know. And his arguments were just shit. And at one point, he said that there are two different kinds of chemical reactions, natural ones and unnatural ones or something. And that natural was a word, basically a definition in chemistry. No, it's fucking not, Maddox. You don't know your ass from a hole in the ground. Anyway, I'd like to go over that debate and look at that in detail. And just I'm just going to look at Maddox's and Praise's arguments there so bad. Praise had this horrible pre-sup argument. Really bad. I mean, it's just really bad the way he puts it together. And Maddox had some kind of his usual, oh, well, the thought wasn't material, was it? Before you did the thing, the thought was immaterial, and his whole bullshit. And then I think at one point he tried to bring quantum mechanics into it. And those guys, they actually think they win these debates. I mean, what in the fuck is going on, guys? Has rationality packed up and left the fucking human race? Anyway, so what else is going on? Yeah, Otangelo. God, he is really coming out. He's changing his position to be more preachy all the time. And this is really interesting. And this has happened in like the last week or so. Oh, also, I had defended Otangelo because he was present when they did the first crazy ass attack on Jen Aldrich. And somebody was attacking Otangelo in chat. And I said, well, he was there. And they said, well, it was who was it? God, I can't remember. Anyway, Godless Engineer's wife, basically. I think I was talking to her, and I was defending Otangelo, and she said, well, he was there and he didn't say anything. And I said, well, yeah, you got a point there. That was damning. He should not have stayed in that environment, right? But he stayed. Now he's doubling down because I attacked Nicholas. And I asked him a question, a very honest question. I said, do you think it was wrong what they did to Jen Aldrich? He would not answer me. He just said something about, you want your channel to be about science or you want it to be about gossip. Well, it will be about gossip on Saturday nights, on Saturday Night at the Atheist. The rest of the time, I kind of like to stay away from all that shit. So, good morning. Good morning, Vesta. Good morning, Junk Shop Library. Hi. I think you're new. I'm not sure. And we got Vesta, and we have the man, Lori Hayes, who is having some, anyway. I don't know what you want me to call you, Lori. Anyway, let's see. Well, if it isn't Vesta Freya. Wonderful comments from Vesta all the time. Does anybody want to come in? Does anybody want to talk about this bullshit? Or maybe add to what's going on? I really need to get back to Otangelo, so I'm going to try to put this shit out of my mind. I mean, I saw that shit yesterday, and to tell you the truth, when you see people attack you like that with those words for no fucking reason, I mean, it sets you back a little bit, and you start to question, do you want to do this shit on YouTube? You know, I mean, do you want to expose yourself to this kind of venom? The Rage, Nakasuji, has been attacked. They've attacked his kids. They've gone after him in, you know, every personal way. He's put up with this bullshit. He's kind of a veteran of being attacked. And, you know, and Rib and Jen Aldrich, I mean, these guys, they don't have rational arguments, so they're after us personally. And then we fire back at them. And yeah, on Saturday Night at the Atheist, I got to admit, we may have gone too far with Nicholas. I mean, I was having conscience problems that day, and about, you know, going after him, whether or not we should actually show those clips. And then in comments, he managed to convince me that he is really the asshole that I think he is. So we decided to run it anyway. And I guess I shouldn't have, and I wouldn't be in this world of, you know, bullshit that I am in right now. We kind of make our own bed in this world. So I don't know. Directions, you know, what I'm going to do in the future. I'm interested in standing for truth, raw mat, going after that bullshit, staying out of the Christian Brotherhood. But then, I don't know. Yeah, I can throw you a link midnight, and we'll have a chat. And anyone else who wants to stop in, deal with this fucking distractions. I mean, God. I think it's actually a plot to keep us away from standing for truth. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm standing for truth. Oh, wait. I mean, for lies.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I affectionately call his channel Standing in Poop.
I mean, and he calls you pudding.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to say Standing in Shit didn't have the same ring to it. I mean, I don't usually use the 4-year-old word, but Standing in Poop seems to be apt. So anyway, what do you think of this whole fucking bullshit that he's going to do tonight?
Oh, what is he doing? Is he doing an expose on, tonight at 11, the expose, speed of sound gets wrecked, gets exposed for being an evil atheist who was once a drug,
Oh, yes, I did drugs one time.
I'm sorry, but can I just pick on exposed videos like Smokey Saint exposed for being a racist? And I'm like, how the fuck is he exposed when the videos are public?
Hang on a second, I'm removing Smokey from my chat.
Oh, why? Is that the actual Smokey?
Yeah, he's in chat. I just removed him from my chat. Is that permanent? Will he be gone forever now?
No. If you probably timed him out for like 5 minutes.
No, I didn't time him out. I removed him.
Oh, well, I don't know whether it's permanent or not, but he could always come back on a sock. But why did you remove him?
Because he's stinky and he's irrelevant. And I don't think we need to listen to his crap on this, in my chat. He can go fuck himself. Anyway, are you looking at the screen? Are you seeing the?
No, I was walking around a bit. Let me get back to the computer. Yeah. I figured I'd take a break because I was doing a little studying, reading. Figured I'd come in.
Smokey said he's only here for midnight.
Oh well, thank you, Smokey. I love you.
Wow.
We should really
one of your fans.
Yeah, we should really have a chat in December.
Yeah.
After I pass my classes.
Yep. In I don't know about December when 2023.
Well, I don't know. I guess classes and I don't know. I definitely want to have a stream. Fuck you to whoever the fuck comes to the stream. You know what I mean? Yep.
Well, anyway, I don't know. Parallel stalking. So whom is stalking who? Smokey's stalking me. And I keep wanting him to go away because Smokey doesn't know anything. He doesn't know shit about science or evolution. He doesn't know shit about the Bible. I listen to some of his arguments. He doesn't even know how to use the words in mathematical logic correctly. So I wouldn't take this guy too seriously as a source of biblical insight or whatever the hell he thinks he is, Anyway, so what do you think? Did you watch any debates or anything
Uh,
new?
speed of sound, speed of pudding, speed of meth pudding, speed of Wait, what the fuck is the last one? What?
I know, I
What?
know
What?
that's the
Who?
one. That's the one that kind of like it's okay, Smokey. You've gone too far. Fuck you.
Wait.
What an
Oh,
idiot.
okay. Smokey, if you're still in the chat or still watching, like, what is even?
What is this bullshit? I mean, why would you have got and why the speed of meth pudding? I mean, why are you picking on people? I think Smokey said that he had some tumultuous
Oh,
times
wait.
with people.
Okay, yeah. You were talking about the cutest movie. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I defended the movie. I thought it was a pretty mild fucking movie. It was a little boring, but mild. I mean, I didn't. They had like a 1 minute dance thing where girls were wearing shorts, and if you want to take that to some ridiculous fucking level, then that's
I
on you,
mean,
brother.
they wanted a reaction and they got it, right? Do you know what I mean? They wanted to cause a
Well, yeah,
reaction and they did.
the director talks about the movie, and the reason the director did what she did is to get the reaction in parents that she wanted. That basically she wanted them to feel uncomfortable when you watch that movie. You're like, and then me, I'll defend any fucking movie. I defend Human Centipede, all three of them.
I mean, I don't really care about the movies. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and defend a movie I didn't watch.
No, I defend
Thankfully.
movies. I defend all art. I don't think art should be censored at all. And
Oh
I
no, see,
defend
on that we definitely agree. Like, censorship is, how
bullshit.
do I
Yeah.
put this? Well, yeah, I was gonna say retarded, but bullshit works.
Floved 250. What the fuck? Oh, I take what the fuck am I using for my COPD? Spiriva.
Like,
Spiriva.
a whole new low. Oh, I see,
Mm.
I see. It's like speed of sound. Then you went down to speed of pudding. Then you went down to speed of meth of pudding. Okay. So Smokey, if you're still in
Yeah,
the
you see
chat,
where he's going with it.
what's
I mean,
lower? What's lower than a pedophile?
but,
Speed of pedophile.
but nobody
Speed
noticed
of
the really
murder.
nobody noticed the real. No, I don't think. I think they actually think murder is better. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I
Okay, but
mean,
nobody noticed the really important part about this poster. Smokey finally revealed himself. His picture here
where do you see his picture?
in the chair, sitting in the chair. That
Oh.
Smokey, right? Okay, that's speed of sound, right? So that has to be Smokey. So that's him.
Well, no, look. Okay, here's.
I knew he had wispy hair because you could see it in his profile.
Well, no, speed. Sorry. God damn it, I'm getting fucking flustered. Smokey. You know what? Take solace in the fact that you're better than me in cooking. You still suck compared to other people, apparently, but take solace in the fact that you know how to cook. Okay? I'm inept when it comes to cooking. So, good job, you can cook.
Yeah, his biscuit. I was going to do a cooking video. I always start by I take one of those big Sam's Club containers of salt, and I throw it in a frying pan with a little bit of oil, and I saute the salt.
Yeah, I need to stay away from salt and walk more because I'm getting old, man. I'm like 36 almost.
Yeah,
I
well,
need to
salt
take care
and
of my health.
basically, I pretty much mainline salt and butter,
Like,
and
you know what? You should be taking care of you should be taking care of your health better than more than me, Mr. 70.
the best way to take care of your health is to grab a set of dumbbells and hold them out and lift them and fucking do shit with them, dance with them.
Also walk, meditation, exercise, you know what I mean?
I don't know,
Have
walking is
sex,
it's overrated. I like doing
not gay sex.
fuck. I have a gym membership and I haven't been able to go there because they have these amazing leg exercise machines that are really important.
Like,
But I
why
can
waste time?
I could probably still kick you in the chin.
I mean, so
Huh? I wouldn't do that at midnight, but I could. I'm just saying.
you're a weirdo.
I mean, for a 70-year-old man, I'm pretty fucking flexible. because I did Taekwondo for quite a few years, and that really sticks with you. If you really want to get into something, get into weightlifting and Taekwondo, and I mean really good weightlifting.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around with this treadmills and all this bullshit. Fuck that shit.
I mean, it's a combination of things, right? You could use the treadmill and elliptical, then go for a walk if you don't burn up in the fucking sun,
Yep.
like me.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, nature, for making me an albino, although I guess you did me a favor on that part, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I have COPD from smoking 6 packs of cigarettes.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually surprised Smokey, because the link, you put the link in the chat. I'm actually surprised he didn't hop in.
Well, he might try, but he ain't gonna get in here.
Oh, you're so mean.
Am I mean to Smokey? Oh, poor little Smokey. Stinky. He's irrelevant. Anyway, well, hopefully, this will be the last of them tonight. I'm just kind of done with them. I mean, you can go ahead and, I mean, they're down to picking on the fact that I use colored pencils on my drawings, on my videos. They're calling me Speed of Color Crane now or something. I mean, they really don't have a whole lot to pick on. I've got to give them something juicy. What could I give them? What the hell? Oh, shit. There was that fucking crazy party out at the in North Dakota. I could tell them about that. But I don't remember too much of it. So anyway, yeah, he took it too far. So, Key, getting any ideas for any show icons there, Nathan? I don't know. Maybe
By the way, honestly, I still like the old one Erica made, because that one is a little too creepy.
Oh, the new one?
Yes.
Yeah, I've had mixed. I was thinking about switching them back and forth because I've had mixed opinions on this. Mostly, most people like this one. They think it looks.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't watch the entire thing, but did you see the modern day debates between Maddox? I guess praise because Smokey chickened out or backed out. To be fair, he probably had something to do. And Amy and Brenda. Who, by the way, I've never actually seen on camera before, so that was.
Oh, that was supposed to be Smokey and Maddox?
Yes.
Oh, he had to work on the video, my takedown video. That's why he couldn't show up for the debate. Yeah, I saw parts of that debate. I listened to more of it than I usually do, and I really want to get into. Maddox and Praise had the worst arguments I have ever listened to, and they deliver them with such panache, like they actually fucking have something to say. It was amazing. And
is atheism reasonable? Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I know. Pentagram tattoo on my forehead. I could do that.
I mean, you're not Charles Manson.
Yeah,
oh wait, no, it's swastika.
Yeah, I guess I would probably be judged at the local Sam's Club if I had a pentagram on my forehead. I don't know. I mean, Minnesota is pretty liberal.
I mean, you're judged now. Shame on you, Speed. Shame. Yeah. Bring shame upon Satan.
In every case where Smokey Satan has gotten pissed off and put somebody at trash clown status, do you know what it's over? He told them how to operate their channel, and they didn't listen to him. He even went after Otangelo. I mean, he's gone after everybody. He went after Praise. He'll go after Nicholas if Nicholas doesn't listen to him about what to do on his channel. It really offends him that he doesn't have. He thinks he's like this power on fucking YouTube, where he said, "I'm going to deal with speed of sound of gravity" in a video that I'm clipping together, and this is what he came up with. So.
I mean, did you see? Did you see Rage reviewing his cooking video?
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. I thought
like he's very skinny. His arms are like paper thin. Like, lift some weights, bro. What are you doing?
Well, you can see him sitting in the chair on this poster that he's not exactly in position to lift weights.
Okay, Speed. I know you're spreading rumors about you, but don't spread rumors about him. It doesn't work.
Well, why else would he put that picture of that old man? That's got to be him.
Well, no, because that's Herbert.
Herbert. Who's Herbert? Anyway. Okay, guys. Well, I don't know. I think we've done as much damage. I should get on to my Otangelo video. Oh, yeah. Always stay in the good graces of Sam's Club. Fucking Sam's Club is important. They have amazing meat there. Odd that they do, but they do. Amazing meat. I mean, if you want,
realize how that sounds, right?
I don't know where you took it, but I'm thinking ribeye steaks.
No, I know, but just I don't know, just the way you said they have amazing meat. Okay, you want to tell us something?
Yeah, okay, we're not going to body shame.
No,
Brainbug objects to body shaming. So, Brainbug, when are we going to get together and talk about bugs and philosophy? Hopefully soon. Yeah, that was the that's the thumbnail that he's doing tonight, basically. Brainbug. He's doing it at 7 p.m. or whatever. I don't think I'm going to watch that. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
I suppose I got to check for fucking accuracy. If he edits something together that obfuscates what was actually said about this
I
movie.
mean, honestly, speaking from experience, if somebody tries to, like do something, defame you or whatever the fuck, just ignore it. Just let them say whatever the fuck they want, because honestly, they're going to say it, and no matter what you say, you know what I mean, they're gonna be like, just whatever.
Brainbug, I'm available any time of the day or night. I don't have a schedule anymore. I have no idea which.
I thought you were working, or you were.
No, I'm not working. I'm not.
Oh, working. I thought you were getting a job.
That's going to happen here in the future, but not in the near future. So, pretty much. But my schedule is all over the place. I can show up any time of the day or night, Brainbug. For you, I will show up any time of the day or night.
He's just here for midnight. I can't get over. Like, Smokey, are you still there? Come on, please be still there.
So the Costco prices are better. I thought Sam's Club Pharmacy. I went to Walgreens and they were going to charge me $700 for some simple medication. I went to Sam's Club and they charged me $14. I'm like,
I go to Costco because the pharmacy prices are best for my prescriptions.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. No, I'm not back at work. Not yet. I am. I'm going to be working on.
Oh God, is he minimal walking again?
He's probably walking. Yeah. I'm going to be working on hopefully a simulation for Demeter. I've been thinking about it, trying to put it together. So.
Is it the simulation we talked about, or is it something different?
It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be along the lines of Demeter's papers and trying to create an actual simulation of some of these RNA.
Okay, so what are you going to use?
I'm going to use Ruby because Ruby allows the greatest flexibility in. I love Ruby blocks. I don't know if you know about Ruby blocks.
No.
Okay, block is like a little lambda piece of code that you can execute functionally, and it's pretty cool. Ruby gives me in Ruby I can
I'll learn these languages better eventually. Like right now, I think I know C++, C#. If I put my if I dive deep, yeah, I can make simple programs. It's just I never want to release anything because it never meets my perfections. I guess it's just one of those things where well, hey, cool. I can make a combo box. With a list. Ooh, wow, I'm so special. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing with Ruby allows me to express myself in a lot. Like I used to be able to think in C. And then, but Ruby is not fast enough for the simulation stuff. So if I do it in Ruby, I'm going to have to convert it to C++ at some point.
Why not just take out the middleman and just use C++ or C or whatever?
Because my mind works better when I'm creating in Ruby. Because Ruby is expressive. It allows me to think functionally.
Okay,
And
123 dot map.
there we go. There we go. It's a Ruby. That's Ruby. That's a block. The little thing in the expression.
Okay. Yeah, that
And-
makes sense.
yeah,
I think other languages have it also. I might be called differently.
yeah, they do. But the blocks in Ruby, I mean, they're I don't know. You can create little lambdas. You can name them. I mean, I did the FizzBuzz project like 15 different ways, and
Fizzbuzz.
one of them.
That's actually one of the like one of the ways they somebody who's hiring can determine whether you know what the fuck you're doing. Because
Yeah,
if you find a way to do that, it's like
I worked in banking for about 10 years. So then when I got back into interviewing for jobs, because when I was in banking, I just got hired. They called me and hired me. So I got back into interviewing, and I went to Best Buy and I did an interview, and they gave me the FizzBuzz project, and I'd never heard of it before. And I thought it was a trick question. And I'm like, it was so stupid. I was like, why are you, so I blew it because I was like second guessing them, trying to figure out, what are you doing? What is FizzBuzz? So I came home and my son said, oh yeah, it's a thing, like everybody knows FizzBuzz. And it's like, never heard of the fucking thing. It's stupid. And anyway, so I became obsessed with FizzBuzz. So I actually think I did like, I don't know, maybe like more like 14 versions of it. And one of them that was really, there's a JavaScript.
there's JavaScript.
Yes,
it's the same thing.
Oh, so you do the new JavaScript,
I forget what the fuck it's called. That is new.
Well, that's a Lambda in there. That's just a JavaScript Lambda, and he's doing a map. And you just take it. It'll take each of these values, put them into X. Basically, that's the parameter for this function, and it'll return X times X. So
yeah,
it works. So
I love programming.
Ruby programmer.
No, he's not. He's not even just that. Like I think he's a programmer in general. Hey, Icarus. Like, what languages do you know?
Probably about 80 of them. Also, Vesta knows about 40 languages, something like that. Vesta's a programmer. But I love thinking in blocks and thinking in Ruby. I don't know. Oh boy.
Yeah, boy. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what language. He's like, he has to think for a minute. Like, wait, how many languages do I know? English.
If he knows Haskell, I'm gonna throw him out of my chat.
Oh, come on! Don't be like that.
I can't have anybody.
I also do C++, Bash, and Node.js at the job.
Node.js.
Oh, Icarus.
Oh, nice. You don't know Haskell.
Yeah, because if you do C++, good. Bash, I don't think I've ever heard. Node.js is what you actually use with React, or React. Yeah.
Haskell is a bit to learn well, and I spent I was working full time, so I was like part time trying to learn Haskell for about 9 months, and I was learning basically category theory in mathematics, which goes along with Haskell. And these subjects are probably the most difficult subjects that I've ever encountered. Category theory is like,
I know what it is. I couldn't put it into words. I couldn't put Node.js into words.
Category theory is the mathematics of mathematics, basically. It's just
like the philosophy of philosophy is the. I know what you meant, because there's a philosophy of philosophy. You know what I mean?
Okay, look up Haskell.
Explain this for the audience.
Because, man, Haskell curry is what currying was named after, and Haskell is all about currying and the most arcane syntax, and you can get structures in Haskell that are so fucking weird that they blow your mind. But it's a purely functional language. It has a print function, but it's a side effect. And it isn't even like, it doesn't have any output. Haskell has no real output. They had to trick the compiler into printing something so that humans could see what Haskell does, because Haskell's just a pure functional language. It's very interesting. Anyway, okay, guys, I think I'm going to end. I'm going to end and chat with you for a few minutes privately. So we've done as much damage as we can. So I don't know, if anybody out there has any advice on how I should handle this fucking absolute libelous.
No, Speed, as I said, just
I mean, this borders on fucking illegal slander, doesn't it?
well, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. But honestly, I would just ignore it because I've had shit thrown at me like, oh, we'll talk off air.
Okay. Yeah, Nathan.
Are we off air yet?
Fire with fire. Haskell's just a fancy lisp. I don't know. I think Haskell has its own little flavor. And I mean,
you want to go offline or off air?
Yeah, I do want to go offline, but I'm trying to think of a name. I will link a guy's name. God, why can't I think of his name? Because I'm old and irrelevant. Anyway, I will link something for you, Icarus.
Yes, irrelevant. Depends on the person.
He's got a series of videos on Haskell and category theory, and he is Bartosz Maluski, I think his name is, and he is an amazing person. He works for Microsoft. He does some really cool videos.
He works for the devil? Well, good to know.
Well, he did work for Microsoft. I don't know if he does anymore, but he is a really, really neat. I really love how you didn't contest. I really love how you didn't contest Microsoft being the devil. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if I call them the devil. They just produce a lot of really bad operating systems. Ada, AP. Oh God, yeah, you were way back in the really cool shit.
What did he say? I'm away from the computer.
That's the did Ada, APL, Elgal, A? I'm not sure if I've heard of it. And assemblers, yeah.
Why didn't Microsoft learn from Windows Me, for fuck's sake?
Well, APL is pretty fucking cool. I mean, that was a really neat mathematical language. I think I have a book that I haven't read on APL. I don't know. Oh, let's see. Okay. What will you keep talking about? DNA, genetics, and evolution. Yes, we will keep talking.
I did some assembler, VHDL. I'm not sure what that is. Ruby, Python, brainfuck, of course. Wait, is brainfuck an actual language? I'm confused.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. We need to get off this shit, and we need to take it up a notch or two. And thank you for that advice. I think that's where it should go. I don't know. I want Saturday Night at the Atheist to be our edgy content. We can untie Leo Filius and Immutable and let them go at it. But that is not the direction of this channel. So I'm going to try to do some better stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the broadcast. We'll see you all. Thank you for showing up.
Yep.
And thank you, Smokey, for allowing me to fucking remove you. I've wanted to do that. Ending. Goodbye.
Arguments and drama or big distractions.
Yep. Nathan agrees on the Saturday Night at the Atheist. It's our time to vent. No believer should watch it.